It's time for another episode of Core Reviews! My name is Corey, and I like to eat food and record myself doing it around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But up until now, I have never done a breakfast review. Mainly because I'm not a breakfast person. I'm not a breakfast for dinner person, and I'm not a breakfast for breakfast person. However, I pass this place almost every week as I go to the parts store to get parts, and it's been mentioned in a bunch of my videos in the comment section. So today, I'll be reviewing Blue Bonnet Cafe. This one is located here on Haltom Road. And on the weekends, you can always find cool cars here, kind of like this Avante. I mean, just look how cool this car is. But I also saw this really cool old Ford pickup truck, so I want to get a better look at it. And yeah, that thing is absolutely beautiful. But anyway, here's what it's going to look like on the outside. And they say they're serving breakfast and lunch like Mom used to make, so we're going to put that to the test. Let's see what they got going on the inside. So here's what it's going to look like on the inside, and holy smoke, this place is crazy. Like, this entire room is I Love Lucy, so if you like that kind of thing, you're going to love this. And it looks like over here there's like a whole Coca-Cola place, but I'm going to be over here on the right side. Talk about nostalgia. This is like the Betty Boop. It's got the old wood-fire stoves, Raggedy Ann and Andy, and all kinds of little cool knickknacks on the wall. So here's going to be the menu, and this thing is big, just like all these kind of cafe places. And I mean, they have a little bit of everything, but today I think I'm going to do the Hungry Man's breakfast with biscuits and gravy. But I'm telling you right now, I grew up with a mother who made homemade biscuits and gravy almost every weekend, and I don't think any place in this world can have a better biscuit and gravy than the one that my mom makes. But I guess we're about to find out. And now for the moment of truth. So here is the Hungry Man breakfast. You got your sausage, your bacon, your ham, eggs, and I got hash browns. And then here is the biscuits and gravy. And before we get started, happy Valentine's Day, y'all. I made this just for you. But you know me, fries first. Well, hash browns. Wow, those are nice. And just like my grandpa, I always mix ketchup into my hash browns, but these ones are actually cooked perfectly. Taste flavorful. I'm liking them. Let's go ahead and do the bacon next. Very good. If you like a softer bacon like I do, this is about perfect. A little bit of crisp to it, but if you want it crispy, just make sure you get it well done. Next up, we'll try the ham. Definitely juicy, not dry. I mean, it's just a piece of ham. Now I'm gonna kick it up a notch by dipping that ham in the egg. That's some good stuff right there. The eggs were over easy, so let's check out that yolk. Perfect. And the eggs.
Oh, you look so pretty in your red.
Perfectly cooked to be like over easy. And now the sausage.
There you go.
Same thing. Everything here is definitely like perfectly cooked. And up until this point, everything tastes good as it should. But now we're going to try the biscuits and gravy and compare it to my mom's. So here it is. I put butter on it and then smothered it in gravy. This is a little bit thinner of a gravy than like what my mom would make. And this doesn't have like the chunks of sausage in it, but we're going to give it a shot here. So here we go. First bite. Not bad. This is like a nice, dense but fluffy. Like I said, the gravy's a little thin if you ask me, but great flavor for sure. Wouldn't mind having the sausage in there too. And I'm not gonna lie, this is really close to how my mom makes. But how would I rate all of this? So as far as the meats go, I'm gonna say that they were exactly how they're supposed to be, right? It was basically just meat, cooked perfectly if you ask me. Great flavors, but it's just meat. I'd say the same thing about the eggs. They were cooked to perfection if you ask me when it comes to a over easy egg. But ultimately, they just taste like an egg. But I will say this, the hash browns were probably some of the best hash browns that I've had in the DFW area. And as far as the biscuits and gravy goes, it definitely reminded me of what my mom makes. And if my mom's were a 10 out of 10, this place would probably give me around a 9.8. But the entire experience here was absolutely phenomenal. If you like that old school cafe style feel with stuff all over the walls and good food, this is definitely a great place to come. But you might want to come a little bit early like I did, because this entire room already filled up all the way since I've been sitting here. But if you think you know of a better place to eat in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, let me know in the comments, and then make sure to give me a follow to see where I go next. Oh, one last thing. The serving staff here was absolutely fantastic. Always had a smile on their face, always checking up to make sure that you got whatever you need. So definitely come here if you get a chance.